2 bricks at the Ashes, 2 bricks at the SCG. He had a cliche for every occasion.
Welcome to the SCG, where we've got our rocking chair of a game for you. So Jarrod, Australia lose a couple of early wickets, yet they still end up with 280. How did they manage that?
I think Strauss put men out on the field and then his bowlers got a little confused. I don't know why. Modern captains do that a lot. And they got confused and they bowled towards those tactics. And once the tail-enders got in, especially Johnson, he hit through the line and Hilton else is handy. And they got a couple of runs and then the whole team sort of lost their way for a little while.
Yeah, England started today fielding excellently, but it was quite weird to see them sort of unravel. As Bresnan especially began to look a little bit more like the bowler that perhaps people thought he was pre-Melbourne. But I still think England are better than that. It's just they've got to learn. Ironically, maybe they miss Finn, who's got a knack of getting the tail out in those situations.
Just had Khawaja in the press conference. He's I think quite a good-looking bloke. Good-looking guy, good-looking guy, he's good-looking guy, good-looking guy, good-looking guy. Usman.
It's interesting after some of the defensive fields that Strauss had set that he then came out and batted like a train.
Like a train, like a fucking steam train, like a speed train from hell. No, well, he put away a lot of bad balls and was generally positive. I think that's what Jimmy Anderson said in the press conference. I think that's fair to say. I don't think he attacked as much as he was given shit balls and he took full advantage of them. What did Mitchell Johnson bowl about 19 wide balls of off stump in one over, and that's not even possible.
Yeah, he's got previous with that sort of stuff. Though. He played a great counter-attacking innings in Durban last winter to set up England's win there, and this was it really. I don't know. He really took it to Australia. Why do England keep hooking Mitchell Johnson? Because that was a shocking shot from KP today.
I'm not really sure. I mean, if you hook Johnson or you cover drive him a lot, that's 2 chances he's going to have for wickets. KP's first hook shot off him, I'm going to act this out. Are you ready? Yeah. The first one, he basically did this, which was ugly, and I thought, geez, that's a terrible shot. And that's exactly the same sort of shot he played when he went out. How long before stumps? When it was already getting dark? I mean, it makes no sense. But Cook, he passed some sort of milestone that I don't care about today. What was that?
5,000, second quickest batsman to 5,000 test rounds after Sachin Tendulkar. But Cook, England really
he's overrated.
Do you think Usman Khawaja is attractive?
I didn't hear what you said.
Do you think Usman Khawaja is attractive?
I don't know who he is.
Do you think Usman Khawaja is attractive?
Absolutely, yes.
Do you think Usman Khawaja is attractive?
Who?
Usman Khawaja.
No, I didn't know that he's... Leave me alone.
Attractive? No, I don't know. Do you think Usman Khawaja is attractive?
Very attractive, yes.
It's not my type.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think Usman Khawaja is good looking? What? Do you mind me asking? Do you think Usman Khawaja is attractive?
No.
Okay.
One of those great life's a bitch moments for Michael Beer today.
I don't know if he felt the same way. Essentially what he did is he got the shot from Cook, he hit it straight up in the air and was caught. They started celebrating the wicket and then Billy Bowden straight away decided that it might have been a no ball.
So why does Bowden need to refer that? Why can he not just make the call? Because to me it looked pretty clear that it should have just been given as a no ball straight away.
Why does he have to refer it? I'm not sure. There's even a bigger deal than that I think, in that he's obviously not calling balls that he thinks might be no balls. Now apparently Shane Watson was looking at Beer's footmarks and thought he was bowling a lot of no balls and Bowden wasn't calling them. So if he's bowled the previous 10 balls all over the line and Bowden hasn't called any of them, you can't then suddenly just call him on the one that he's got the wicket on, because that's unfair to him. He hasn't been told that he's bowling no ball, so he hasn't been able to pull it back because Bowden's waiting for him to get a wicket to refer it. It makes no sense. I have no idea why Billy Bowden is on this earth, let alone umpiring.
I'm Tom Fordyce from BBC Sports, and I've got 20 seconds to sum up the second day, starting now. Impressionistic, very nervous, one of those days where it could have gone either way, felt quite sick throughout it. In terms of facts, Australia 180, 185, 8 down, could have been all over 200. Instead, Mitchell Johnson, bish bosh, Ben Hilfenhaus, bish bosh. They end up 280 all out. I'm down to 13 seconds. It then suddenly went very Perth, so England could have had them out for 200, didn't. England got to about 80, I think, for the loss of no wickets. Johnson suddenly then became the hero. I'm running out of time, and it ended with a terrible shot from Kevin Peterson and a match of the balance.
All we've wanted from this series really has been a close game, and it really looks like we've got one actually now. It's pretty evenly poised.
Yeah, it's a possibility. I mean, England could still, they've got a lot of wickets in hand, so they could still pile on the runs and then Australia will collapse. But yeah, at this stage it's even after 2 days, which is more than we've had before.
No rain forecast for the next few days, so it looks like we should get a result.
No rain, we do have Mullallys. Who's your Mullally says?
My Mullally's Brad Haddin. I'm still angry about the shot that Australia's vice-captain played in the 4th over of the day.
That was quite poor. I'm actually angry with Michael Deere. He's my Mullally of the day because Usmania shouldn't bowl no balls. I'm sorry, it's not that hard. Just put your foot behind the line. On the ground, in the air, I don't care, but make sure it's behind the line is all I ask.
Celebrity tweeters, raise your game. We've retained the Ashes. We haven't won the series yet, okay? So it's not acceptable to stay in bed. We've got to use Piers Morgan again, who says, if a pig was as ugly as this Australian batting order, it would demand plastic surgery. See ya.
Why would you make... Like, think about that on every level, right? Let's go.